The clock has ticked past midnight, and just like that, we've slipped into Wednesday, 9th of July. Welcome to hour 2 of the night cruise right here on Freedom FM. My name is Feargal, here with another 60 minutes softly sprinkled with late night romance, relaxing and chill tracks from the 90s and the noughties. And as it is Wednesday morning, that means I want to get you in on some triple threat action. Now, if you've never played before, here is how this game rolls. You see, earlier on in the production studio, I blended 3 tunes together. One is slowed down like it's half asleep, one's played straight like it knows where it's going, and one's had way too much coffee. And all you've got to do is listen with laser focus, unlock your inner pop detective, and tell me the title and artist of all 3 tunes. If you get it right, well, you could get yourself a glorious full-on name check blasted on air a little bit later on this hour. And if you haven't a clue, don't sweat it. Make your answers silly, make it weird, make it absolutely gloriously wrong, and the best ridiculous answers might just get crowned an official midnight messer with a cheeky partial name check thrown in for good measure. So grab your phone, tune in your ears like an owl on espresso, and lend them to this mix.
Looks like we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby. We might have took the long way.
If this world is wearing thin and you're thinking of escape, I'll go anywhere with you. Just wrap me up in chains.
Got your guesses in mind? Then fire them to me on WhatsApp now on 086-206-8888. That's 086-206-8888. And because I'm feeling generous and slightly mischievous, here is tonight's triple threat one more time.
Looks like we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby. We might have took the long way.
If this world is wearing thin and you're thinking of escape, I'll go anywhere with you. Just wrap me up in chains.
Know who they are? Then Midnight Fame and a full name check could await. Don't know who they are? Then Midnight Messer and partial name check could also await. The choice is yours. The lines are open. 086-206-8888. That's 086-206-8888. Go on. Get guessing. You know you want to. Across Leinster on DAB+, streaming everywhere from your kettle to Kathmandu at freedomfm.ie and tucked neatly into your pocket on the Freedom FM app, this is The Night Cruise. Now, if you've been loving the Freedom Years at 7 and grooving into the breakfast show at 8, let me tip you off to something special for the early risers out there. Shaz and Simon, they're your fearless 5 a.m. duo guiding the red eye shift through the land of yawns, toast crumbs and not quite awake banter every weekday morning. They've got the tunes, they've got the talk, and they've got just enough chaos to make waking up feel like less of a crime. That was Bruno Mars with Just the Way You Are, number 1 back in July 2010, which somehow makes it 14 years old tonight. Just a few more years and it can buy us all a drink. You're on Freedom FM, where we are deep into hour 2 of the night cruise, the hour where minds get mischievous and the music takes on a twist, which of course means it is time to check back in on our triple threat game. And you know the drill. 3 songs fused together into one cryptic clip. One tune, well, it's been slowed down like it's had a long nap. One's wound up like a toddler on sugar, and the other is just chilling along at its normal tempo. And your job, tell me the 3 song titles and their artists. Get them correct, and you could earn yourself a coveted full name check on the radio a little bit later on. But before we get to crown anybody clever, we have to give a salute to the legends of laughter, the Midnight Messers, who send in gloriously wrong answers, all in exchange for a partial name check. So first up this morning, let's give a nod to Mary in Santry, who says, Feargal, I've scanned the soundscape, combed through the clues, and I'm certain there's no barking, no howling, no tropical beat, so that must mean the Baha Men's Who Let the Dogs Out is not in this morning's triple threat. Mary, your instincts are sharper than a bloodhound on a scent trail. No barks, no tail wags, no tropical woofs, no Baha Men here at all. So I'm officially granting you a Midnight Messer badge with extra glitter and maybe a squeaky toy for good measure. Next up, there's Phil in Wexford. Fergal says, I've tuned in, listened hard to every sped up snippet and slowed down echo, and I'm telling you with cosmic confidence, there's no trace of Star Trekking by the firm in this morning's triple threat. Phil, my man, no dilithium crystals needed here. You are correct. Star Trekking by the firm didn't beam in this morning, and for that you are officially crowned a Midnight Messer, and you have also earned yourself an honorary entry into the Federation's Hall of Fabulous Wrong Answers, right alongside Quark himself. And finally, Joe in Rings End has reached out to say, Feargal, I've tilted my head, tuned my ear, and squinted suspiciously at the radio, and I must report the Wurzels and Combine Harvester are tragically absent from the triple threat. Not a banjo, not a tractor, nor a whiff of cider-soaked harmony at all. Joe, as always, you're not just guessing, you are ploughing through pop culture with the flair of a lyrical farmer, and for that you've earned yourself yet again your ceremonial sash as the king of the Midnight Messers. Right, that is our Messers, toasted and celebrated. So let's get serious once again. And if you've cracked the code and know your way around this morning's mashup, then send me those 3 songs and artists on WhatsApp to 086 206 8888. That's 086 206 8888. Correct answers only, please. And because I know you're itching for it, let's have another spin of this morning's triple threat.
Looks like we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby. We might have took the long way.
If this world is wearing thin and you're thinking of escape, I'll go anywhere with you. Just wrap me up in chains.
So you think you know all 3, then get guessing and send your answers in on 086 206 8888. That's 086 206 8888. As for the big reveal, well, it's coming next. Across Leinster on DAB+, stretching through the interwebs on freedomfm.ie, and of course on your smartphone app. This is the Night Cruise, where the music whispers and the clock ticks quietly towards 1 a.m. And if you've been with us since midnight, you will know that we are right in the middle of this morning's triple threat game, the challenge where I take 3 songs, slow one down, speed one up, leave one as it is, and mash them into one short snippet and ask you to tell me what 3 songs they are. And in case you forgot them, let's have one final listen to this morning's triple threat.
Looks like we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby. We might have took the long way.
If this world is wearing thin and you're thinking of escape, I'll go anywhere with you. Just wrap me up in chains.
And as always, you have risen to the challenge with style. But while dozens of you cracked it with precision, the system here only lets me shine a torch on 4 names at any one time. So with that said, let's give some late night cheer to Dan Reed from Portobello, Caroline Buckley, who's in Fermoy, Frank Mason over in Galway, and Ellie Smith, who reached out from Finglas. You all nailed it. Now, before I spill the answer, I've got a little ask for you. If this game gave your brain a little jolt or made you laugh at your own guess, then remember to bring someone along next week just after midnight when we will do it all over again. Anyway, what was in the mix this morning? Well, in reverse order, they were Prince, Diamonds and Pearls, Shakespeare's Sister, Stay, and Shania Twain, You're the One. Rounding out to this morning's triple threat game, that's Prince and Diamonds and Pearls tells me that is all the mess I can make of your radio for this week. Thank you for your company, both you and your messages made to the show this morning. Now listen up, because I gotta tell you that Nikki B will do the next night cruise at 11 p.m. tonight. Aidan is on breakfast at 8. Alan has the 1995 Freedom Years from 7. And as for me, well, I'll be back on Monday morning at midnight with another night cruise. We'll find out what you got up to over the weekend, and I'll give you a bash at the Love Slowed Down game. Until then, thank you for your time this time. So until next time, my friends, you know what you have to do. Take care of yourselves and, of course, each other.